The midweek meal can often seem a chore. With many of us having very little time, we often fall back on unadventurous cooking habits. I'm Andy Bates and welcome to my series on midweek mini roasts. Simple and convenient meals prepared in 10 minutes that will reinvent your outlook on midweek meals. Everybody loves a Sunday roast, but these mini versions of this family favourite are really quick and easy to prepare. It's not about spending lots of time in the kitchen, using lots of pans, creating a mess, or washing up. But with just a few ingredients and a little bit of preparation, you can create really great results. For added ease, you can even use ready prepared veg. Okay, so let's get on with a lamb mini roast with rosemary butter. First, I'm gonna get the oven on and set the temperature to 190 degrees Celsius or gas mark 5. Take a bit of butter, around about 50 grams. And then for this, I'm gonna use rosemary. Works perfectly with lamb, but really, any herb will do. Take the rosemary off the stalk, pinch, and with a sharp knife, cut through. So just roughly chopped, nothing fancy. Now I'm using fresh rosemary, but you can always use dried rosemary as well. Into the butter, and with a spoon, just start to mix. Just think how well the two flavours, rosemary and butter, will work with the lamb. This is just a basic herb butter. But imagine what you can do just by adding some anchovies, some paprika. You can really jazz this up. And the beauty of this butter is you can roll it in cling film and pop it in the freezer and just take it out when needed. And I'm only using half the butter because we'll be using it for something else in a bit. Now it's really important for perfect cooking results to take the meat out the fridge and bring up to room temperature. Just look at this mini roast, such a lovely cut of lamb. Perfect for 2 to 3 people. Score it a bit, all over, so we can massage the herb butter in and really get bigger flavour into it. You should always choose good quality farm assured beef or lamb. Look out for a quality label. These tell you it's been responsibly produced. Salt, pepper. I'm using a pastry brush. Just use a spoon or even your hands. And just think how well the flavours of butter and rosemary are going to work with the lamb. After it's roasted, rested, you're going to have a succulent mini roast joint. And what better flavour to go with lamb than Mediterranean roasted vegetables. Now I've got some pre-cut ready prepared for me, but of course you can just chop your own, pop them in a tray. So a touch of oil, salt, and pepper. And I'll lift it even more with some herbs, and I'll be using some thyme for that. Just pinch and pull. Give a good shake to coat all the vegetables with oil and to mix the seasoning. Make a little bit of room in the middle. Add the lamb mini roast, and already just look at the colours you've got and it's not even cooked yet. Pop it into an oven for 35 to 40 minutes for a nice medium finish on 190 degrees Celsius, gas mark 5. So after 20 minutes, the lamb and the vegetables are working together in the oven, doing their magic. But one more thing I want to do, and that's some potatoes. I've just cut some new potatoes up and into a pan of slightly boiling salted water. Just going to pop them in for around about 10 to 15 minutes. The potatoes are nearly ready, so let's get them in. Look at that, absolutely perfect. Colourful, fresh, and so easy to do. I'm going to cover with a bit of foil, just loosely, and let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now let's finish the potatoes. And remember the leftover butter from earlier, nice spoonful, and just a touch of pepper. Give a good stir, and just let the butter melt. Onto a nice board, potatoes. The Mediterranean roasted vegetables, and last of all, the lamb. And that for me is the perfect midweek mini roast. Loads of colour, but so much flavour on the table in under an hour. It's my mini roast lamb with rosemary butter.